Hi, I'm Joyce, candidate for the U.S. House of Representatives. This is a crucial election for our nation. I decided to run so I could speak up for Americans who can't afford their own lobbyist or super PAC. Americans whose voices are being wiped out by an avalanche of money. My opponent has demonstrated that he stands with billionaire donors. I'll stand with hardworking people like you. I know what it's like to go to work every day to make a better life for my family. I believe hard work should pay off, but things have changed in America. It seems like the middle class is falling further and further behind. The nonsense about tax cuts for the wealthy creating jobs is getting old. History has proven that trickle-down economics doesn't work. It's a fairy tale, it's a joke, and the joke is on us. Rather than investing in America, the wealthiest 1% stashed their tax breaks in offshore accounts. Then they shipped our jobs overseas. I'll work tirelessly to bring jobs back to Main Street and to grow our economy. If elected, I'll stand with seniors. My opponent wants to turn Medicare into a voucher program. I'll fight to preserve it and shore it up. My opponent refuses to say he's against privatizing Social Security. I'll do everything I can to ensure that money is there for us when we need it. If elected, I'll stand with our active military, our returning warriors, and military families. As a former Army wife who has lived on military bases both here and abroad, I'm grateful and humbled by those who sacrifice to protect our nation. Today's military serves longer and has less family leave, faces more day-to-day danger, and must worry about families back home. Veterans benefits will be a priority. If elected, I will stand with women. Women are realizing now more than ever before that policy can shape our lives for better or for worse. There's a concerted effort among Republican legislators to undermine women's health care. That's not only bad news, it's insulting. How can our health care decisions be made by people who don't even know us? This year, congressional approval ratings dipped to the lowest point in history. And it's no wonder when the two sides sometimes act more like squabbling children than people who ought to be working together to address the serious challenges facing our nation. If elected, I'll carry out my duties with the thoughtfulness and dignity the people of South Carolina deserve. I'll have great respect for our democratic institutions. That means I'll make my decisions based on reason, evidence, and the needs of my constituents, not narrow ideology. The American people expect their Congress to get things done. My opponent has the support of the infamous Koch brothers who pour money into the campaigns of politicians who just happen to support their business interest. He also signed a pledge to Grover Norquist vowing to vote in a certain way. If elected, you, the people of the 5th Congressional District, will be my interest group. When it looked like no one else would stand up to the corporate welfare kings, I took a huge leap. I'm not a politician. I'm a small businesswoman with deep roots here in South Carolina. I will represent you, the people of the 5th District. Thank you.